It's August 2014. Here's my 2 cents review on Boyhood, directed by Richard Linklater. I guess this is a film about we as children, when we grow up, we basically live the lives of our parents' lives, meaning that the experiences and the adventures that our parents experience and the people they bring into their lives are the people that we bring into our lives, and the experiences that they have are the experiences that we have. For example, you get a divorce, your parents get a divorce, and they remarry, etc., etc. You're living, and those people are going to be becoming your influences. If your parents move away to a different city, like in this film, you move away with your parents as well. So from your first memory at age 3, but really you start really remembering things at about age 5 in kindergarten, to you graduation in high school when you become a man, so to speak. That is the journey, the epic journey of a boyhood. So I'm a boy. I've experienced this from age 5 to 18, and the life I've experienced was the life that my parents gave me, in the life that my parents experienced for me. So I was brought up in a certain city, brought up in a certain economic bracket, etc., etc., and we have to live, like, learn how to figure out who we are through those 12 years. And of course, the gadget is that they filmed this film in 12-year increments, and I guess they shot 4 or 5 days every day, every year for 12 straight years, to make the journey, the evolutionary journey of a child. It's a great gadget. It's a great idea for a film. It's great. It's a good thing that everybody kind of stayed afloat and stayed alive. I guess it's the best way to put it. And of course, it's a fascinating movie, and it's one of those movies that will be talked about for a long time. I was in this movie with a certain audience. I guess my in-laws, and they just thought the movie was way too long for its own good. It was 2 hours and 45 minutes, especially the last part. They kind of just milked it for a long time. But for me, I could have just watched this movie for 4 straight hours. And I know probably the first cut was about 4.5 hours. I would like to see those 4.5 hours. I think this movie is that extraordinary, but it's not for everybody. But this, for me, like, I understand the experiences that this kid experienced as a child. I experienced very similar things as he did, and I guess the age-old question of what is this madness? What is this world all about? Because who really knows? And of course, in this Western world, as a white kid living in Texas, I guess it's kind of sort of like an extra of this boy's journey about figuring out what really it's all about. And one of those movies that I think we all should see because of its gadgetry. I've just made up that word, but because it's got something that we've never seen before on cinema. And I think that's what we should be striving for, to be doing time and time again in any sort of way. And from a storytelling standpoint, good on Richard Linklater for doing this. That's my review.